Oh, that's it. I just quit. Oh.
Miss Charity, we're shocked.
Shocked about what?
Well, you always said we should never give up.
Well, this is different. I've been working on it forever, it seems, and I just can't get this right. I'm tired and I'm frustrated.
Well, so was I last week when I couldn't get the meatloaf to go just right. I should have just quit even when you told me to keep on trying. You told me the wrong thing.
No, I didn't tell you the wrong thing. We're not supposed to be quitters.
Then why are you quitting?
Carl! You're not making this very easy.
So it's okay for you to tell other people not to quit, but you don't have to listen to yourself.
Carl, this is different.
That's fine, Miss Charity. Next time, I won't even listen to you. You hear that, Bernie? When Miss Charity tells you not to quit, don't listen to her.
Well, all right. I won't quit. I'll work on this. And Carl.
Yeah?
Thank you. You know, we're not supposed to be quitters, and God doesn't want us to be. And I can do all things with God's help. And thank you so much for being such a good friend.
Aw, shucks.
Boys and girls, please stay and help me learn more about not quitting. God really doesn't want us to be quitters. And I pray that you have friends to encourage you like Carl does for me.
Aw, Miss Charity.
Let's get all our friends, 'cause it's that time again. It's time to head on down to Miss Charity's Diner. Dusty's gonna come along, and we'll see Farmer Shalom. It's time to have some fun at Miss Charity's Diner. Take Constable Howie by the hand, Sue and Josiah and Mr. Dan. Another special day is coming our way at Miss Charity's Diner. Mr. Ranium's got a story for you. Mr. Bookworm's gonna be there too. More things to learn, more things to do at Miss Charity's Diner. Carl's got his apron on. Mr. Marty's singing a song. Everybody come along to Miss Charity's Diner. Come on, let the fun begin, 'cause it's that time again. A happy day with all our friends at Miss Charity's Diner. Nothing could be finer than to spend some time at Miss Charity's Diner.
They look pretty good. Alrighty, what can I get for the three of you?
I'd like an orange juice to go, please, Miss Charity.
Okay.
Make that 2 orange juices to go, Miss Charity.
Okay, and what about for you, Khalil? What would you like?
Orange juice 2, please.
And I suppose you'd also like that to go?
No, I'll just have mine here.
2 orange juices to go, 1 to stay. Got it, and I'll be right back.
This is gonna be so neat.
Yeah, did you see those prizes?
I know, aren't they way cool?
Imagine you won first prize.
And get to meet Zorkon, the mighty robot, in person.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Way awesome.
Okay, 2 orange juices to go, and 1 to stay.
Thanks, Miss Charity.
Yeah, thanks, Miss Charity. See ya.
You're welcome. Wait a minute, you're leaving already? What's the big rush?
The big race is this afternoon,
Yeah, we're gonna go run a few laps around the school.
so that we'll make sure that we're all warmed up for this afternoon.
Well, that is wonderful. You guys have lots of fun, and maybe I'll come and see you run later.
That'd be great.
Hey, maybe you could run a few laps with us.
Oh, no. I think the farthest distance I'll be running is up the bleachers so I can get a good view of you.
See ya.
Bye, Miss Charity. Bye.
Might as well save me a seat up there, too.
Save you a seat in the bleachers? Why? Aren't you running in the race?
Face it, Miss Charity, I'm just no good at running.
You're no good at running.
Everyone else can just run way faster than me.
Well, have you been training hard?
Every single day. But everyone's just way faster than me.
Well, do you have Jesus in your heart?
Yes, I do. But what does Jesus got to do with running a race?
Everything.
It does?
Let me just pull up a stool.
What is all this stuff?
Oh, it's nothing. Just a bunch of stupid old wood.
Well, what's the matter?
Well, I can't do it.
Oh, sure you can, Dusty. Come on.
No, it's too hard. I quit.
You know, that's not the Dusty I know. I mean, he wouldn't just quit like that.
Huh?
Well, I mean, the Dusty I know, he wouldn't quit. He'd persevere.
But look at all the pieces.
Oh, come on, Dusty, they're numbered.
So, that's supposed to make it easier?
Well, it might make it a little easier if you get some help.
No, never mind. It's okay.
Listen, Dusty, there's nothing wrong with asking for help from a friend. I mean, consider the ants. I mean, you should see all these ants down here, Dusty. There's hundreds of them. They're all over a big, giant piece of bread. You know, they're one of God's smallest creatures, but, you know, they don't quit. They don't give up when something's difficult. They get together and they do it all together. They help each other. They don't quit. No, it's so hard.
I wanted to surprise the Blue Jays and build them a new house.
Well, that's a really nice idea, Dusty. So why are you giving up?
Because it's harder than I thought.
Yeah, but you're not going to be happy, will you? I mean, you remember when I was building the barn?
Oh, yeah, I sure do.
Well, I think I was frustrated every day.
Well, it was a big job.
Yeah, and I bet you every day I felt like quitting at least 5 times.
But you didn't, did you?
I didn't.
You know, and I'm glad you didn't. It's a great barn.
Well, you know why I kept going?
Why, Farmer?
Because I prayed to God for help and for patience.
Hey, so maybe I should pray too. And ask God for help.
That's a good idea, Dusty. Why don't we do that together? All right.
You first.
I'll pray and you just, Jesus, we just ask right now that you would give us some help, Lord, in building this tree house for the Blue Jays, Lord.
Yep.
Give us lots of patience.
Yep.
Do the job, Lord, and finish it well. In Jesus' name, amen.
Okay. Hey, I'm so happy. Wow, we did this so good, eh?
We sure did.
This is great.
Wasn't so bad, was it?
You were right, Farmer. You know, when you told me not to look how big the job was, but to
Take it
one piece at a time. And don't quit, too.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll remember that.
You got any bird food?
What is... It's for the Blue Jays.
I know. You should put something inside there for the Blue Jays.
It's the treehouse.
Hi, my name is Abby. I've come down here to Miss Charity's Diner to tell you about Miss Charity's Kids Club website. When you remember, it's really awesome. You can email any of the characters like Miss Charity, Mr. Stan, and even Josiah and Sue Lynn. When you go to the website, you will see all of Miss Charity's Diner's episodes for life. You could even get a birthday card from Miss Charity when it's your birthday. There are whole sorts of neat things to do at Miss Charity Diner's Kids Club website, and all you have to do is go to www.faithville.com and make sure it's okay with your mom or dad and tell them Abby sent you. Remember, the website is www.faithville.com.
When you have Jesus in your heart and you've been training really hard and doing your best, then whether you win the race or not, you're already a winner, Khalil.
I am?
You sure are. And in fact, in God's eyes, just by doing your best and not quitting, you're a winner every single time.
Maybe I'll have an orange juice to go now.
You will? What made you change your mind?
Me and Jesus got some training to do.
That is fantastic. And guess what? I'm coming with you, so just hang on.
You're coming too?
I am. Jesus and I have some cheering to do. Carl, can you just take over the diner for a couple of hours? Oh, and make sure to take care of Jerica and Amariah. Thank you. Bye, girls.
Oh, Mr. Bookworm, these roses are beautiful. I have to have them for the flower shop.
Yeah, nice. Really nice.
Mr. Bookworm, you didn't hear a word I said.
You're right, I did. What's the use anyway? I might as well just give up.
Mr. Bookworm, what's the matter?
I'm trying to write a poem for the Wordsworth Worm Poetry Contest, but it's just no use. I can't do it.
Why not?
I don't know. I guess I just don't have it in me.
Well, do you have Jesus in you?
Yep, right here in my heart.
Well, there you go. When God's with you, you can do anything.
Even write a poem?
Even write a poem, under one condition.
What condition would that be?
Don't quit trying. Just keep at it, and with God's help, eventually, you're going to have a poem.
I will?
Mm-hmm. You know what? Practice, practice, practice makes perfect, 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 Mr. Bookworm, with poems and even with birdhouses.
Birdhouses?
Let me explain. Girls and boys at home, would you like me to explain that to you too? Okay.
Oh, Dad, it is so ugly. It looks like a cat sat on it.
Yep, Gordy agreed, it certainly does. Now, boys, we've got lots of time to get ready for the Woodcrafters show. Just be patient. Aw, Dad, said Gordy, look at my birdhouse. Mine looks like an elephant smushed it. Well, boys, their father said, you should have seen my birdhouses when I first started. Your grandmother used to think they were mouse traps. Well, Chucky and Gordy's dad were so good at building birdhouses now, they couldn't believe it. Wow, Gordy said, Dad, I wish I would have seen your birdhouses way back then, 'cause you make beautiful birdhouses now. I know, said their father, but that's because I never quit. I kept doing it. Practice makes perfect, and your birdhouses are going to get to look like that too. Don't forget, we have a week until the Woodcrafters show. Good thing, the boys agreed. Well, the next day, they went and they tried again. Dad, Chucky said, my birdhouse looks worse than yesterday's. It's awful. Dad, said Gordy, mine's really bad too. Well, what do you think, Chuck? Well, said Chucky, I think probably it would be great if the birds have really bad eyesight. Well, Gordy said, let's hope for blind birds then. It's okay, their father said. I think they actually look a little better than yesterday's. And remember what I said, with your creativity and with God's help, I know that you're going to have wonderful birdhouses to take to the Woodcrafters show. Well, Chucky and Gordy weren't very convinced, but they did keep trying and they did keep practicing, and in a few days you'll be amazed at what happened. Wow, Chucky, Gordy said, that birdhouse looks awesome. Well, Chucky agreed, and he looked at Gordy's and said, and yours is pretty terrific too, Gordy. You were right, Dad. That whole practice makes perfect thing really paid off for us. Well, the boys got organized and they got ready, and their mom came out and she looked at them and said, oh, these birdhouses look amazing. I'll take that one and I think I'll take that one too. Hold on, Chucky and Gordy's dad said. We need some left to take to the Woodcrafters show. So they scooped them all up and off they went. Wow, said Chucky, there sure are a lot of people here. Yeah, Gordy observed, and a lot of birdhouses too. Why will anybody want to buy ours instead of all of those? I have an idea, their mother said. Let's make a really big sign, and instead of offering bird condos for sale, let's offer bird can-dos for sale. Wow, Chucky and Gordy thought that was a great idea, so they made the sign, and you know what happened? all the birdhouses sold. And by the end of the show, they had orders for 6 more. That was an awesome idea, Mom. Thanks. We owe it all to you and your sign, Chucky said. Oh, no, you don't, their mother said. You owe it all to that can-do attitude and to God.
Wow, I wonder if anybody ever made a worm do.
What's a worm do?
Not much.
Mr. Bookworm, how did you ever come up with that?
Well, I just kept a can-do attitude.
You see, Mr. Bookworm, with God's help, anything is possible, even telling worm jokes.
Certainly is. Certainly is.
Ugh, that's it. I quit.
Oh, yeah. This is too hard, Julien. Why do we gotta do this dumb old map anyway? I mean, I keep getting Ontario mixed with Quebec. Oh.
Well, I don't care because I'm not doing it anymore.
Wow. Hey, you're gonna get in trouble. You know, you gotta get that map done before you go to school tomorrow.
Well, then I just won't go to school tomorrow. In fact, I'm never going to school again.
Julien, what do you mean you're not gonna go to school? You ain't gonna learn nothing.
So, I know. I have an idea. I'm going to join the circus.
Oh, yeah, the circus. What you gonna do in the circus?
Well, I could walk the tightrope. That's right. And everybody could just stare at how beautiful I am.
Julien, hello. You know you don't like heights.
Then I'll be a clown. That's right. I'll be the most beautiful clown you've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, and it'll be real funny when I see the look on your mom's face. She's gonna be so mad at you.
Well, I don't care. They shouldn't make us do this hard stuff anyways.
I know.
Sulin, maybe I could help you with something.
Oh, yeah, you can. You can tell me why you adults have it in for us kids.
Yeah, I'll see.
We don't have it in for you guys.
Well, then, why do you make us do hard things? It's not fair.
For sure.
Listen to him talk to us, eh?
Oh, man, this is impossible.
Yeah, I don't see him doing a map.
Yeah, how come you don't have to do maps?
Yeah.
Or all that other stuff?
Because he's an adult.
And he even gets money for what he does.
Hey, yeah!
Sarah, I wish I could skip like you.
Oh, with some practice, eventually you will.
But how long is that going to take?
Oh, I don't know. It depends on how much you practice.
How long did you practice for?
Oh, I practiced a lot. And do you know what?
No, what?
When I first started to skip, I used to skip like this.
That's how I skip now.
Exactly. But with some practice, you'll begin to skip like this.
All right.
And, yep, with a little more practice and perseverance, you'll begin to skip like this.
Bravo! Bravo!
Sarah's a good skipper, eh, Constable Howie?
She sure is, Rebecca.
That's because she practices and uses her perseverance.
Perseverance. Becky, do you know what perseverance means?
Yeah, it means to keep on trying, doesn't it?
That's right. Perseverance means that we just don't quit. And you know, God appreciates it when we use our perseverance to achieve positive goals in every aspect of our lives. And if you keep practicing and persevering, Becky, you'll be able to skip as good as Sarah.
And maybe I'll even be able to do a few fancy tricks.
Easy, easy. Becky, watch that rope.
Oops, sorry.
Wow! Sarah, did you see that? Becky jumped that rope 2 times without getting her feet tangled up in it.
Now try tomorrow to skip 5 times without getting tangled up in the rope.
Then the next day I'll skip 10 times, then 100 times, and maybe with a little practice and perseverance, I could skip 1,000,000, maybe even 1,000,000,000 times without tripping. Here, Constable Howie, it's your turn.
No, Becky, I've got to go. I got some persevering to do.
Hello, my name is Tom Collins, producer of Faithville and Miss Charity's Diner. We're hearing from you that you're learning and enjoying our programs, and that's wonderful. You can learn more about us at our website. We're a worldwide nonprofit media ministry that depends upon your prayers and support. We need your donations to continue our good work, and your donation is tax deductible. You can go online to make your donation on our website at faithville.com now, or you can mail your check payable to Faithville, Box 7, Maidstone, Ontario, Canada, N0R1K0, or Box 441, 665, Detroit, Michigan, USA 48244. Or you can call to donate by credit card to Faithville at 1-888-450-1111. Thank you for helping Faithville and Miss Charity's Diner bring the good news of Jesus to children in your community and around the world.
So how come some of these things are called provinces and the other things are called territories? Why aren't they all provinces or all territories? I don't get it.
I don't know. It's probably some guy who named them. You know, just the way it is.
Sue Lynn, you know, you're going to face difficulties your whole life long, you know.
Oh, yeah? And whose fault is that?
Well, most of the time it's nobody's fault, really.
Uh-huh.
It's just the way that life is. You know, if life were easy all the time, well, we'd all be lazy people.
Well, then I prefer to be lazy.
Well, then life would be pretty boring, wouldn't it, Sue Lynn? You know, hard things teach us to keep on going. If we were all quitters, well, the world would be in big trouble.
Huh. Well then, fine. You guys figure out the hard things and let me live in boredom.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen, Sue Lynn.
See? I told you, Josiah, he does have it in for me.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Difficulties don't mean that someone is against us all the time, Sue Lynn. Do you remember how scared you were last year, the first day of school?
No, I'm never scared.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you sure was. Last year, you were going to run off with them gypsies.
You were so nervous that you weren't going to be able to learn the math? Well, you just walked around here for weeks hanging your head in despair. And now look, at the end of the year, you were making A's in math.
Well, okay, so I do remember. I saw all those numbers that the teacher put on the board, and I was just positive that I wasn't able to add or subtract.
Well, you was real good later, Sue Lynn. Remember, you even beat Jimmy Wilson in that math test.
Well, that's true. I am that good. So you're telling me that this dumb old map is the same thing as my math?
Exactly. Just remember that just because something's hard, you don't have to quit.
Yeah, well, for sure that's true, because, I mean, think about it, Sue Lynn. It's real hard being your friend sometimes, but I don't quit.
Josiah, why don't you just go join a circus or something?
Hey.
Ugh.
Why don't I help you with this map, okay? And then I think it'll be a lot easier for you after that.
Well, okay, Mr. Stan. If I can put up with Josiah, I suppose I can put up with anything. I won't be a quitter.
Well, Good to hear.
You may not be a quitter, but it's not fair that he's just helping you with your map. Hey, what about me?
Well, I'll
I
help
need
you
help
too.
Ladies first.
You ain't no lady. You're just
Josiah.
Sue Lynn.
Oh, I never.
Oh, yes, you do.
Miss Charity, what are you doing? It's closing time.
Oh, I'm just trying this cake recipe again.
But why? You said you weren't going to try that recipe anymore.
I know, but I really learned a lot today, Carl, and I thought that I better put into practice everything that I learned. And so I'm trying this cake recipe again. You know, it's not the recipe that's the problem. It must be something that I'm doing wrong.
Well, what happens if the cake flops again?
Well, if the cake flops again, then I'll just try it again.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it means to not give up, you know. It means to try and try and try again.
Well, I figured it was all about not giving up on things like getting rid of a bad temper or not giving up on learning to always tell the truth. I didn't figure it was the same for a cake, too.
Well, not giving up is a good lesson for everything in life.
Miss Charity, if this cake flops tonight, are we going to have to stay here until you get it right?
Oh, no. I'm not staying here all night, that's for sure. I'll just have to try it again another day.
Whew, I was getting worried. I'm really tired, and I thought maybe we were going to be here all night.
Well, if you'd like, Carl, you may go home. I'll stay here and lock up.
No, that's okay, Miss Charity. I don't want to give up either. I'll stay right here with you while you don't give up, and I'll keep you company.
Oh, that is so nice, Carl. Thank you. See, you're not giving up on me either. I think Carl is a little more tired than he realized.